Dear learners, I'd like to welcome you to the discussion about marketing microenvironment. Marketing environment. Marketing environment consists of all factors and forces which influence the ability of the marketing manager to develop and maintain successful relationship with their customers. And in marketing, there are two types of marketing environment: marketing microenvironment and marketing macroenvironment. Now, in this video, we are going to discuss marketing microenvironment. Say, marketing is all about managing relationship with the customers. So whenever you are a marketer, you must have the capacity to serve your customers. By serving our customers, we can build and maintain relationship with the customers. So we can assume each and every marketer has the capacity to serve their customers, to satisfy their customers. So what is marketing microenvironment? Marketing microenvironment consists of all forces, all elements, all factors which are in touch with the company, which are in touch with the marketing manager, which are very close to the marketing manager, and which influence the ability of the marketing manager. I repeat, the ability of the marketing manager to serve their customers. Now let us see what are those factors, what are those forces which influence the ability of the marketer, the ability of the marketing manager to serve their customers. Let us see the factors. The first one is the company itself is one of the elements of marketing microenvironment. Number two, suppliers. Number three, marketing intermediaries. Number four, competitors. Number five is public. And what is the last one? The last one is customers. I'm going to discuss one by one. Company. If we look at a company, we'll find there are a number of departments of a company. There is accounting department, there is finance department, there is human resource department, there is research and development department, there is manufacturing department, and so on. And marketing department is one of the departments. So a good number of departments or a number of departments can make a company, and marketing department is one of the departments of the company. And as a marketing manager, you are solely responsible to serve your customers. You are solely responsible to design and implement your marketing activities. As a marketing manager, if you are not getting support and cooperation from rest of the departments, it will be quite difficult for you to serve your customers, to perform your marketing activities. So, as a head of the marketing department or as a marketing manager, you are dependent on rest of the departments. Well, you will have to have cooperation from rest of the departments of the company. That is why the company itself is one of the elements of marketing microenvironment. Number one. Number two, suppliers. Whenever you are delivering goods and services to your customers, as a marketing manager, first of all, you have to produce it. To produce your finished products, you are dependent on the suppliers, because as a marketer, we are getting all the resources from suppliers. After getting these resources from suppliers, we are translating them into different finished products, then we deliver them to the customers. So we are dependent on the suppliers. That is why suppliers can be one of the elements of marketing microenvironment. Number two. Number three, marketing intermediaries. So after producing finished products, what we are doing? Very few companies are delivering their goods and services to their customers directly. In most of the cases, they are using marketing intermediaries. Marketing intermediaries are the firms which help your company, which help the company, which help the marketer to sell their product, to distribute their product, and to promote their products. So what are those? So there are so many agents, wholesaler, retailers, there are so many consultancy firms, there are so many event management firms, there are so many research firms, and so on, which help the company to sell their product, to distribute their product, and to promote their product to the customers. So as a marketer, we are also dependent on the marketing intermediaries and competitors. Marketing has become so competitive, and in the industry, you are not only the market player. There are so many companies which are offering their goods and services to the customers. So why the customers will purchase your product? Until or unless it is better than your competitors? So the point is that as a marketing manager, always will have to keep our eyes on each and every movement, each and every decision of our competitors. So what we'll have to do? We'll have to identify, we'll have to address who are our competitors and what are their preference, what is their product, what is their price, what is their distribution, what is their promotion. And having an observation, okay, on all these competitors, okay, we'll be designing and implementing our marketing activities. So competitors can be one of the most important factors, okay, which can influence greatly, okay, our marketing activities. That is why, okay, that can also be one of the elements of marketing microenvironment. And the next one is the second last is public. Public basically it is a group of people, group of individuals, a group of firms, which can influence the ability of the company to achieve its goal and which have interest in a business. There are so many publics. There are media publics, there are financial publics, there are citizen action publics, there are governmental publics, and so on, which can influence the ability of the company, the ability of the marketing manager to achieve his goals. And the last category is customers. Customers are the king in marketing, and that is the most important factor, okay, which can influence marketing microenvironment, which can influence the marketing manager's ability to serve their customers. And you'll find there are different types of customers. There are consumers, there are business buyers, okay, there are government market, there is industrial market, and so on. As a marketer, we are not selling our goods and services to the consumer only. We sell our goods and services to the business buyer, to the reseller, okay, to the government, and to the industrial buyer. So these are the elements, they are the forces which make up marketing microenvironment, which make up marketing microenvironment. Thank you so much.